So Burnley 1, Newcastle 4. Force and easies. We absolutely cooked them today. Absolutely cooked them at Turf Moor. And another fantastic performance. And we're now in sixth place, fighting for a European spot, 2 points above Man United. And I hope we stay there because we got to go them yet. We probably cook them as well because I don't feel that good. But we got to be positive. And at the minute, we are positive because we're winning football matches, not just winning football matches, we are scoring goals as well. We don't start that well, but when we in full flow, we hurt teams. And Burnley got found out today, big time. And before we go on to the game and dissect the game, make sure you smash the like button, people. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you sub the channel as well. I'm only a couple away from 7,500 subs. And thank you very much indeed for helping us out. And I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. Big up to Clover as well for sharing a offline watch along. Both enjoyed it. Cracking game. Great performance. And if you'd like to become a member, it's just 99p as well. So do think about becoming a member. Oh, and by the way, Japan could be a goer for me. And I'm buzzed. If they get the go-ahead, I should be making plans to go to Japan for the 2 games. So, yeah, that's for another time. Let's go on to today's game. Let's start with the team lineup. When I looked at the team lineup, when I looked at Isak and Wilson starting together, I was kind of excited because Eddie wants to go for goals today. That's exactly what we've got. He played a 4-4-2, which is unheard of, unusual to see Newcastle play 4-4-2. He was trying to experiment things. He tried to change it up, which I commend Eddie for doing it, because if you change things and it comes off, then we got to big him up. And today, Eddie got it right in his team formation and the formation and the tactics as well. He got it absolutely spot on, yeah, with Bruno and 36 in the midfield. Then you got Murphy and Gordon on the flanks. The back four, you got Lewis Hall and Livramento. Fullbacks, Emil Kraft, who haven't been mentioned today. He was really solid today. Big up to Emil. And Dan Burn, as partner in crime, did a fantastic job. He set the tone early in the game when he made that brilliant tackle in the box. He had to get it right. And that kind of set the tone because Burnley started really well. And they could have scored and kind of clean through. De Bruyne saved with his foot. And we got away with one there because we defended absolutely awfully early doors. Then Burnley had another chance, which is scuffed past the post. But like I said, once Newcastle got to the full floor, then we really got going. We got the first score, right? And it was lovely play on the right-hand side. The ball's coming in from Livramento, and then it fell to Isak, and Marriage made a save. It fell nice into Callum Wilson. It's good to see him getting second goal in 2 games in a black and white shirt. And he got booked for diving, which I didn't think it was a dive, by the way. He went straight back up again. And whoever booked him. And I'm thinking, hey, that ain't right. But it is what it is. He scored a goal and they were on away. Burnley felt like a pack of cards. I thought it looked really poor. Yeah. All this passing and movement's good, but you're going to keep missing chances and you haven't got an end product to your game, then you're going to get punished. You're going to get punished. 17 attempts on goal they had, Burnley. 17 goal attempts, 5 on target. Excuse me. Tells its own story. But we had 22 shots on target. 11 goals on target, 22 shots, goal attempts, 11 on target. That just goes to show that their keeper had a fantastic game. Had it been for him, it could have been 6 or 7 or even 8. But the second goal came, scored by 36. It was a lovely move, by the way, on the right-hand side. Lovely cross from Jacob Murphy. He had a while of the game today. I can't lie. People saying he's been man of the match. Well, I'm going to kind of agree. It was my man of the match. I thought he was excellent. I thought he played really well. Played it in. And then lovely finish by 36, 2-0. At back time, he scored, by the way. I can't lie. But he did all right today. And then the third goal, I mean, Bruno's lovely strike from 20 yards completely fulfilled the defence and the keeper as well. 3-0, and he ran to the crowd, the Burnley fans, and he did a slide in front of the Burnley fans. And then half of them went. They decided to move on. Yeah, decided to move on. But then again, I've got to be careful about fans because I can't say to them they left early. I'm not allowed to say that. Cool. But first half, we were absolutely dominant. I thought we could have got more goals, by the way. And Livermore could have scored, which is saved. And then Andy Gordon was unlucky when Manchester made another great save. I thought Gordon played well today, teasing and turning, bamboozed the Burnley defence at will. 10 goals, 10 assists by the Scouser. And you know what? Gareth Southgate was there today. And I'll tell you now, if he doesn't pick Anthony Gordon for the Euros, there's got to be Stuart's inquiry. I'm not going to lie, people, because I tell you what, he's having a fantastic season, Anthony. And he's got to be picked for the Euros. He has to, because, like I said, it's got to be Stuart's inquiry if he picks Rashford over Anthony. But he's the manager. And it'd be harsh. And then at times in the first half, I thought midfield got carved open time and time again. But it's either poor finishing by Burnley or we just defended really well. But let's go in the second half. I mean, talking off Gordon, won a penalty, and Brandon got booked for it for pulling him in the penalty area, and rightly so. And then Isak took the penalty, go for the 20th goal, but it was a poorly struck penalty by the Swede. Very, very unusual for him to miss a penalty. First time since a pen for Newcastle United. But 2 minutes after that, he scored. Lovely cross on the right. And then it fell nicely to him, and he just slotted into an empty net. And he made amends 2 minutes after that. And that penalty miss was forgotten. Yeah. 4-0. We just play our football with freedom. I thought, like I said, our back four was really good. Lewis Hall, really impressed with this guy today. Defended really, really well today. I thought Livermore worked tirelessly up and down the pitch. Bruno's doing Bruno things. You got 36 doing well. Anthony Gordon's playing out of his skin. Jacob Murphy, he was excellent today, I can't lie. Wilson's a man possessed. I thought his movement was really good. And I thought Isak first half was lax a little bit, but he's slightly better in the second half. But at the end of the day, right, we all played well. We're not going to lie. And then after that, it could have been more goals, like I said. We was just playing all here. It's great to see Joe Linton back on the grass as well after a long, long layoff through injury. And it's just great to see him back. And didn't do much, but it's good to see him back on that pitch. It really is. Elliot Anderson, I thought he did well. Very unlucky to be booked after hit him on the chest. But Ashley, their player, thought he got shot and he decided to do the Swanee act. He gets booked for that. Matt Ritchie came on. He should have scored when he shot straight at the keeper. But it was down to him. Why? It cost us a clean sheet. Went to pass back to Dubravka, and the ball had too much pace for him. Dubravka was struggling to get back. He apologised, Ritchie. But 10 seconds later after that, Burnley scored from a corner, which is a good goal, by the way. Lovely header. Even Dan Burn, with 6'7", all of him, all of 6'7", what can I say? Couldn't even get there. But he did try. But other than that, I thought Newcastle were excellent today. Like I said, we're 6 now, 2 points ahead of Man United. We've got to play them at Old Trafford in 10, 11 days' time. Next, we've got Brighton, outsourced Brighton. And you know what? I fancy another 3 points than them from us because Brighton are out of sorts. They're on the downward spout in a minute, conceding goals for fun. De Serbi is getting frustrated. That is, he needs more players coming through in the summer. And you know what? We've just got to do our thing now. We will all 3 games. We're in the Europa League. No ifs, no buts. But that depends on Chelsea. I see how they do, so I don't know out of it yet. But Man U has got a tricky game against Palace on Monday at Selhurst Park. And if they don't win that game, then it'd be advantage us. I think 2 more wins will get us there. We got Brentford the last day of the season, so I honestly believe that we'll get there. But if we look at the injuries we've had over the season, we're half the team out, 13, 14, 15 players out, and we're still in 6th position. We still had a fantastic season, yeah? If we had all our 40 players, fully fit players back, had any injuries, we'd be in the top 4. No question about that, because we got a better squad. But one thing I'm going to say, right, that we're still in a fight for European football. People say we still catch Tottenham, but I ain't bothered, yeah? It shouldn't finish 5th or 6th, we'll be in Europa League. If we finish 7th, it'll be Europa Conference, yeah? Where we'll be, I'll be happy with Newcastle United. In Europe, I love European football under the lights. It doesn't matter where we go, who we play against, we're just going to enjoy it and just have a great time. But anyway, that's the come. So we move on to Brighton next Saturday. I've got to say well done to Newcastle. Well done for Eddie Howe for changing up his tactics. Big up to Newcastle fans that turned up, 2,300 people that's turned up for the game. Big up to you. And I hope you have a great journey back home. And if you like the video, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll be back in the next one.